It is looking to me more and more like the death of Jovenel Moises, ex-president of Haiti, took place mainly for one reason, and that is the Baj. If you don't know what I mean by the Baj, I'm spelling it B-A-J. Just think of that word Baj spelled backwards, and you'll get what I'm talking about. But we have to speak in code so as to elude the nefarious bots who patrol this particular forum. Yes, well, apparently, more and more it seems to be the case that this guy, for whatever his faults, and I'm sure he had many, I'm sure he did a lot of really bad things. He was part of a very corrupt system and a very corrupt government. But I think what people often forget, when they consider, shitholes like Haiti, is that, plenty of the corruption is homegrown, but so much of it is due to the interference from outsiders, specifically from Western elites. And somehow we don't think of the Western elites as being corrupt in the same way as these, tin pot dictator types, these banana republic dictator types, when in fact they're far worse. They're far more powerful. They're far more ruthless. They're these small-time dictators really just serve at the behest and at the pleasure of these much bigger players, these absolute sociopaths who do all kinds of terrible things. I'm convinced. But in this case, it's you can pretty much follow the bouncing ball. You can see cause and effect, right? Because it seems as though Haiti was the one country in the area, the one in the, I suppose, the Caribbean, or whatever that part of the world would be, Central America, South America, just the overall, that general region. They were the one place where the president said no to the Baj. He said he didn't want the Baj. Specifically, again, without being any more specific, these are the kinds of things you run into when you're trying to speak in code. As you may know, there are different variations of the Baj, which are sponsored by, which go under different names. And so there's 4 overall Bajes. And think of the one that has come under the most scrutiny for side effects and so forth. That's the one that they were trying to foist upon Haiti. Of course, the third world, the people who are poor as dirt, they get the scraps. It makes perfect sense in a terrible sort of way. They would get the crappiest of they're all crappy, but they get the crappiest Baj of all. And apparently the president said, no, we don't want that Baj. We're concerned about the side effects from that Baj. So thanks, but no thanks. And then a short time later, they broke into his house and killed him. I mean, you do the math. It seems pretty clear to me. Thanks for watching. My name's Andy Nowicki. You can check out my work at altrightnovelist.com. Please read my new book, The Insurrectionist. Available at terrorhousepress.com.